The recoil problem, when you fire a gun, it's called a kick. That's what recoil is. When you fire the gun, the bullet shoots out at a high rate of velocity, and the gun moves back the other way, but with not so much velocity. But the gun is heavier, the bullet's really light. So the beautiful thing about this is it obeys the law of the conservation of momentum. And the law of the conservation of momentum says that the momentum of the gun and the bullet before is equal to the momentum of the gun and the bullet after. Okay? So before the gun fires, nothing is moving, right? So what is the momentum of the gun-bullet system before the bullet's fired? It's zero. Absolutely right. So the momentum of the gun-bullet system before is zero. The momentum of the gun-bullet system afterwards is the momentum of the bullet plus the momentum of the gun. Do you agree? This is the momentum of the system, before and after. Before it's zero, after it's the momentums of the respective components of the system, right? So we're told in the problem statement that the velocity of the bullet is, please guys, is 700 meters per second. And we're told that the mass of the bullet is 0.02 kilograms. We're told that the mass of the gun is equal to 20 kilograms. That's a heavy gun. But we don't know what the velocity of the recoil is. That's the question, right? So let's explore this a little bit further. We have an equation for what's going on here. We know the mass and the velocity of the bullet. We know the mass of the gun, but we don't know what the velocity of the gun is. So if we know everything except for one thing, then we can solve this equation for that one thing. So if you'll allow me to rewrite this, I'm going to subtract mv from both sides. I'm going to subtract the momentum of the gun from both sides of the equation. So I'm going to subtract that from 0 over here. I'm going to get negative mv gun is equal to mv bullet. Are you with me so far? Yeah. Now, what I'm trying to find is the velocity of the gun. That's the question. So if I divide both sides by the mass of the gun, then I'm going to have isolated the velocity of the gun. So negative v gun is equal to the mv of the bullet divided by the m of the gun. Okay? Hang with me, hang with me. I'm almost done. All right? This negative sign is going to go away because the bullet is going this way in a positive direction, but the gun is going this way in a negative direction. So a negative times a negative is a positive, right? So now, here's our equation for the velocity of the gun. This is what I would like for you to have in your notes. So V gun is equal to mv bullet divided by m gun.
Is that the answer?
That's the equation. All I have to do now is to plug in the values. The mass of the bullet is 0.02. The velocity of the bullet is 700. And I divide that by the mass of the gun, which is 20. And someone with a calculator can give me an answer.
Wait, 0.02 times 700
Divided by 20.
35. 0.7.
What is it?